From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Let's see if we ended 2 games or we pushing. We played 3 with the Bears.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
I want to go back to classic.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Darnold going to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
11 MT, take. 180. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
A quick burst
I'm very audible to switch yourself around, but the initial play will be
this 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
That's why I got to change it, because I wouldn't even worry about it filling that up. I wouldn't even get it. I would understand it with the classic. That tap and hold is not for me. I don't know why I keep fighting the system.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets this one down to the 24.
I read screen, too.
It's a gain of 35. They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do. And you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
I gotta get that switch faster and get off them quickly.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
11. Let's get set. Dad. 11 MT. Dad.
Burrow looking to pass. As he throws there, incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Here's Horton. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Spin 10 at the 41-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, Darnold's going to change the play.
40-yard line.
2nd and 11. That'll be caught by Cobb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Darnold. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Back to throw, Darnold.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Beating the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal, Seattle.
Here's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 8.
14. Bengals 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gun. Start. 12. 180. Ice up. 11. 11. 11. 11, Thomas.
Burrow will throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return.
I tried to waste a little bit more time. I couldn't afford to hit that.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added
Bad
cushion
defense
into
on
the
the wide
lockers.
end.
What a way to finish.
Tremendous way.
Tripping.
That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it?
There was some Bengals shit right there, wasn't it?
To start the third quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 8. First half.
Man, it was
You're
dumb.
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Where he's clicking and sliding people in the spot and then running away from him, clicking off.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick.
He clicks on somebody, runs them to a spot, and then he just clicks on somebody else.
That's what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They go play action with Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
What did we see there, partner? Was that a zone blitz?
I think you're right about that one, and very simply, that just means people blitzing that you don't expect and defensive linemen dropping back into coverage. It throws off the blocking assignments.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
Here's Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
It's 4th down.
11. Cut.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, kick.
An inside give. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
11, MT, 10, 11. Here we go. Right 80. What is that? 11. 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Why'd he quit? It was a smooth little spinny with the tight end. Probably didn't even quit though. Probably got kicked. Man, has been tweaking lately.